confused, right, or walking into a hostile situation. Monkey sees snake, monkey don't move, right? But the monkey got to warn the elephants that the snake is in the grass. Right? So what do the monkey do? Create a compelling spectacle for their laws of power.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. This shit is heavy. This ain't shit might be over some niggas here. I'm with you though.
Right. So the monkey started doing flips because that's why the monkey came in on the elephant back.
Okay.
Elephant is the symbol of the matriarch.
Okay. The
matriarch symbol is the elephant, but the baby that they can't control is the symbol of a monkey. Compared to analysis by deductive reasoning. Right? So when you know that the monkey came in on the elephant back, go to Google and put monkey on that monkey came in on the elephant. Monkey on elephant. They're gonna show you this is an ancient symbol that we've been using in the culture to find out who the area is and who's responsible for closing.
Oh yeah, this shit is fire, right? That's a. I remember, now this shit coming to me. This was in Lion King too.
Yeah, you see that picture? Oh, you just went from it.
The monkey sitting on the. He looking right here.
It's another one I like. That right there. Yeah, that I like that.
I'm gonna save it right
here. Might have to have you send that one to me.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna save it in your folder real quick. I can send it to you. Man, this is crazy, man. You be dropping all kind of shit every time. Come on, bro. Hold up.
Okay, now this is the game of the mastermind. Right? It's a board game. Because you got to be bored to play it.
That's right. Go ahead.
Right? Now, the monkey that came in on the elephant back as a baby grew up to be a gorilla when they thought he was only a chimpanzee. Right? Everybody else had him pegged wrong.
That's right. Go ahead.
Right? So the gorilla key is the fuck it key. Because I don't give a fuck about what them other motherfuckers think. I know what I see.
Right.
Okay, so now the mastermind works off of another game called Clue. Pull that one up.
All right, Clue. We got that one. Okay. Clue. Oh shit. So hey, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We dropping the brother Rod Hayes Cash App in the link if you want to show him some love, brother. He don't do it for the money, but this is what he do for us, family. So hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right, go ahead, Rod. My bad.
Okay, so the clue is just the classic whodunit story.
Okay,
right?
I'm with you.
Now, I'm gonna see this. You see, it starts out with a capital C. Background is what color?
Blue.
That's
Blue
Big Crip.
Yeah.
L, right? L flips to a transitional team. That's why his ass dead now. Old ass, lizard ass motherfucker. Thinking motherfucking bastard. Him and his gay ass, punk ass son. But anyway, they wanted to use FEMA to centralize all of the resources and power of ours and then get a power to the Bush family in the garden plot. I don't think that was prudent for us, and none of the other chiefs on the land, even the low-ranking chiefs, didn't agree with it. So when they got rid of his ass, when they lethal injected his ass, because he had no fucking heart attack or no stroke and died, they lethal injected his ass just like they did John. Every motherfucking dirty deed did.
You heard me?
65 years. Where that motherfucker at? Matter of fact, I ain't even heard from that motherfucker.
I ain't heard from him either. I got the Kissinger report, read that mug.
Hey, shit. And that motherfucker right there, he probably at Gitmo right now sitting in the cell.
Probably. I ain't seen none of them motherfuckers, to be honest. Hillary, none of them. I know it's real.
So how can you increase your dreams? You need to get better rest, first off. There is supplements, just dream enhancing supplements. Yeah, so I don't have them all on the top of my head right now because it's a quick shift. If I was on the topic, they would all just come. But there are supplements to help you and teas to help you with your dreams.
Oh, mugwort. Yeah, I heard about that too.
Yeah, mugwort, wild lettuce. It's actually a supplement I had. I don't know where it's at. I could have showed it to you, called Lucid. And it's a good supplement for giving you lucid dreams. It's excellent. Because I use that shit. Woo, boy, that was some good shit.
Somebody says Barbara Bush a man. Look like one.
Sure look like one to me.
A lot of these questions y'all gotta ask, they look just like what you're asking. Like, all you gotta do is look, oh yeah, that's me.
Shit.
Somebody said lotus flowers. I'm trying to drop some stuff. Melatonin is another one.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says Inky coming to Earth.
With shrooms.
Yeah, I've done them once. I fasted because I did some research on it. So I fasted for like a week and then I did them. I only microdosed though. I was acting scary because I heard so many stories. I was like, hey man, I'm in the crib by myself. I ain't want to get butt naked and end up going down the hallways.
I don't think it affects you like that. When I used them, I didn't have any of those crazy. Most of the psychotropics when I take, they just make me cold.
Yeah, I was cold too. I got cold. I get cold when I smoke weed though, so.
Oh no, I smoke weed. I be chilling.
I know you chilling. I'm talking about I be getting cold. That's why I don't really mess around with it. I do the edibles for the most part. I'm a girl. Yeah.
Shit, roll me up one. Look, I've been smoking my last at least 10 lifetimes. Why the fuck will I stop now? I stopped. I can quit. I will quit. I have quit for years. But I like smoking. And if I lie to somebody and tell them I don't like smoking, I got to first lie to me. And I'm not good at lying to myself.
Okay, me either. That is something I'm not going to do, won't do, can't do.
He lived up. So the answer to this question, if y'all looking at it, is he lived up to a covenant agreement.
He said, I saw the prism of rainbow light coming out of the top of my grandfather's house for over an hour when he passed away in 2009. What did that mean? He was a Tuskegee Airman.
I don't know if the Tuskegee Airman is related to the covenant that he made with the Creator, but whatever it is, between him and the Creator, agreement that he made, he lived up to the agreement. Because the rainbows is used to symbolize a covenant being fulfilled and one being instituted. So he had some kind of a spiritual arrangement with the Creator that he lived up to. So when he left, it left the sign of the covenant for the rainbow children. That's why the rainbow is the sign of the covenant, because when the rainbow children come, that's supposed to be the end of the rule of the Anunnaki on Earth. The rainbow children are the earthborn children of the stars who have no connection, or who have a binding tie to Earth, a genetic tie to the soils of the Earth. And when they come in all ethnic groups that's existing on the planet. So you thinking because I don't like them white folks, well, some of them is rainbow children that's here to clean this shit up.
I keep trying to tell them that. Down here,
so you mess around and allow the hatred of Enlil's children to infect you, you're going to end up going with Enlil children.
Don't want to
do They can't stay here.
Spiritual response. What are your thoughts on spiritual response therapy?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by spiritual response therapy.
Me either. That's why I respond, because I don't know what that is.
I never heard of it, at least not in that terminology before, so I can't really speak on it right now.
Yeah, y'all better stop going around here following this whole hatred of color and all this stuff. Listen, y'all, we operating out of love. Bottom line. Period. And if somebody ain't loving you back, then guess what? Go on and get on out their way or make them get out your way. But either which way, to operate in love is what you should be doing right now, period. So, hey, I ain't gonna keep on saying the same thing. That's why I let you talk. Because they don't know how serious it is on everything.
Then the whole thing now is to overcome all of the traumas. That's the universal shadow work.
Mm-hmm.
The universal shadow work is to overcome all of the traumas. The racism, the sexism, the religionisms, the policies and practices that didn't serve anybody's interest but the ruling elite. All that shit we got to overcome. Stop trying to be like trying to keep up with the Joneses and be in your own lane. Let the Joneses have their lane.
Mm-hmm.
You can let the Combses have their lane, and you make your own fucking lane. Be your own individual with your own aspirations and ambitions to achieve your best life on earth. And you can plot your best life if you can see what it looked like. You'll get there.
Right. That part. I know that's right.
Them goddamn dirty ass niggas hurt my feelings so bad.
Man.
I said, I know what Pac meant when he said, I ain't never think a motherfucker that looked like me would shoot me.
Dang, I know that's right. My first heartbreaks came from my people that look like me. And I'm talking about not in a relationship. I'm talking about just everyday life. You know, being called, you know, Black and this, and, you know, in a negative aspect. You know, it was my people that did it to me. It was never I heard probably a couple times, you know, derogatory things said from a white person when we moved to Arizona for the first time. But other than that, like, it was always my people and within, you know, my community where I had the most, you know, backlash and was talked about and things like that.
I done lived around our people, they people. I done lived around the Asians, Latinos, and the worst motherfuckers I lived around was niggas and crackers.
Yep, facts.
I ain't never had no problems out of no Mexicans, no Chinese, no Koreans. I ain't never had no problem out of any of them people mistreating me or talking down to me. But I definitely had problems of motherfucking being called nigga by them crackers and called motherfucking a piece of shit, dappy head motherfucker by the nigga. So I don't get into that shit. That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
I was just at karaoke last night, and everybody you just named was in karaoke, and I was kicking it with all of them. Okay, and they was embracing the hell out of me. So I'm the only chocolate person in there until this man came in there. Other than that, it was white, Chinese, Mexican. There, oh my goodness, they was just. I was like a bright light that walked in that place. First, it was all gloom and doom. I walked up in there, it was like a ray of sunshine for them. So well, I'm just letting you know I have a different experience in life.
Yeah, so I mean, we can look in the history books and cry over most of that shit is lies anyway. And here's something else. This is something else. Even if you look at the history books that they give us, every time we decided to revolt, rebel, insurrect, or uprise, it was always instigated by a pale face telling the nigga, you don't know you a slave?
Yeah.
Let me help you get free. And the niggas always sold the niggas out.
Mm-hmm.
The niggas is the ones that always sold the revolt, the rebellion, the insurrection, the uprising. The niggas is the one always sold it out, even if it's a fictitious story like Nat Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Still, the niggas sold them out.
Yep. And Black Wall Street, shit, that went crumbling not because of the white people. Shit, they had the black people that was behind them to help that happen. So we can't keep on just going off of this narrative.
The same motherfuckers Kanye fighting.
Yeah.
They're the same motherfuckers.
But that helped destroy Black Wall Street.
Same motherfuckers. All of the discord from the land for the last 500 years was never us. Even the so-called gang wars, they infiltrate, they send their kids up in there with us like they are one of us.
Mm-hmm.
But you always gonna know them because they're gonna be like, man, if I was you, I'd shoot that nigga. And they take you all the way to the shooting. And when the shooting go down, that nigga ain't nowhere to be found. And when the police come, he the only motherfucker ain't in trouble.
Yup, you sure right. Ain't nowhere in them jail cells with y'all.
He already know. You know the dirty doing gonna get you locked up, and he don't want to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're gonna take 2 more questions, G.
Yeah, let's go on up out of here. We sure been on here for about 3 hours, y'all. So if you missed some of it, just go back and replay it. We talked and covered a lot of things. Vidal was on here earlier if you just getting on. Yeah, so if y'all got like Rod said, a couple more questions. Other than that, we gonna head up off of here. So we've been on here for a long time. Always, Rod, you know, it's always a pleasure to be able to build with you. But we build all the time. People don't know that, but to build with you on live stream and you know, to where other people can actually build with us as well.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere. It's the ambiance, is what they say. Ambiance.
Well, you know. it's the ancestral bloodline, you know. Somebody, I guess Kathleen wants to get in contact with you.
She can inbox me on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger.
Okay.
On Instagram, I'm on the SikApe, THESIKAPE. On Facebook, it's just Rod Hayes. Hey, look, that shit ain't what y'all think it is. Y'all think that's giving a motherfucker a license to do a purge? Watch what happens. Niggas still gonna be locked up doing dumb shit.
So you said they still gonna be getting locked up doing dumb shit?
Yeah. Look, just because they see Illinois and several other states was refusing people a reasonable bond and violating their constitutional right. The right to a bond is a constitutional right. It's not a privilege.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have somebody that's blatantly defying the law under the pretense of authority, what they call acting under color of law, you have to change the law. It's too late for that shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to know about Genghis Khan? Genghis Khan got a whole lot of information attached to him. Half of these motherfucking $5 Indians, his kids, grandkids, great grandkids.
Mm. They got.
But then the ones, look, here go the kicker: the $5 Indians, that's the descendants of the Khans, Genghis Khan, Kublai Khan, and them, that was took captive by Etruscan Romans and brought over here as slaves, and they passed them off as $5 Indians. Seeing who we was and like, oh no, them our cousins, nigga. We got one for you. And they the ones that crossed out the settlers that brought them over here in order to side with the organic people from the land. Yeah. So they agreed to hold our cultures and our secrets sacred until we can goddamn it get back on top. But the motherfucking kids of motherfucking the Huns and them Vedic motherfuckers from India that they brought over here,
man.
Them the motherfuckers that want us to stop telling motherfuckers who the fuck we is.
I already know. They mad.
They wish we had just stopped telling motherfuckers we Indian. I ain't no Indian motherfucker. I'm an organic earthling from this part of the earth.
Aborigine.
You could be the Indian all you want to. I'm going to be the organic motherfucker already here when you got here to give you your license to be an indigenous motherfucker.
Well, that was our last question. We're going to get off of here. We've been on here for a very long time. We've been on here 3 hours. We didn't clocked in, basically. We clocking out. But again, thank you, Rod. You know, we'll be in contact. Like Rod said, if you all need to get in contact with him, to message him on Rod Hayes on Facebook. And then can you give him your Instagram again? Because you got a new one, right?
Yeah, my Instagram is the SikApe, THESIKAPE. The SikApe. I don't know how long that's gonna be up. After that, I'm gonna be going to TikTok. Fuck them up. Because they blocked about 5 of my posts for Kanye videos.
Dang, that's crazy. They really on this push to try to block his messages. All right, y'all. Well, don't forget, what's our hashtag?
Yeah, he's right. Or
he was right.
Hashtag Kanye is right. Either one of them is good or both of them is better.
Period. All right, y'all. We finna get off of here. Have a great evening, everybody. Remember to stay grounding. Remember to go within. You know,
read the real time, and then I can do a mathematical probability. I can also do what they call a stellar alignment probability, according to the alignment of the stars. But for those who want more information, you can ask the oracle readers, the card readers, and the psychics, because at the time now, the energy level is so high that the accuracy levels is higher than they ever been in modern history. They haven't been this accurate since they was hijacked by the Romans in Greece in as oracle priests of Delphi. Right? They were accurate like they are now back then. And when the Romans took over Greece, the accuracy diminished until now it's returning. So you can ask oracles to do card reads on these current events and what do they indicate, and they're gonna all give you a general time frame to work from based off the movement of the energy. Some of them gonna be so latched on to the energy, it's gonna be like binge watching your favorite TV show. They're gonna keep coming back every day doing spreads on the same energy because they'll see the changes that fast in the oracle read. A lot of times when I tell people that don't understand what I'm saying, I say refer to the oracles and ask them if my information is correct, because what you can't see with the spiritual eye, you looking physically, they can see spiritually what I'm telling you, and then they can tell you physically what it's going to mean, because they're catching the energy as it's changing in real time, and they're using the focal point of whatever their oracle style is. Some tea readers, some read runes, some read cards, some read entrails, some read nuts, some read shells, but they all got their own way of interpreting those energy signatures that's coming in from spirit. Right.
Yes, and I'm kind of running while you're speaking. I'm running about 4 different readers on the information about 4 different ones I know do reading, so you might want to reach out. But there are folks that are on YouTube that are doing daily.
Yeah. You know, so my some of my favorite tarot readers is Blue Rose Tarot has uncanny accuracy. Also, I listen to Brittany Madison, who has an uncanny accuracy. She's actually done spreads on the because and she did some other reads too. I asked her to do a couple of other reads and she done them. Then you also, it's a sister on here who's looking at the organic